The Buddhist concept of dependent origination, pratitya samappada, is the truth that all phenomena arise, change, and cease in dependence upon causes and conditions. Dependent origination is one of the fundamental doctrines of Buddhism, and it plays an important role in understanding the reality of all phenomena. The principle of dependent origination can be explained as follows. All phenomena arise in dependence upon causes and conditions. In other words, nothing arises by itself, but rather requires some causes and conditions in order to come into being. All phenomena are in a state of flux. In other words, phenomena are always changing, and nothing is permanent. All phenomena cease in dependence upon causes and conditions. In other words, phenomena eventually cease to exist, and nothing is eternal. The principle of dependent origination applies to all phenomena. For example, in order for a tree to arise, it requires causes and conditions such as a seed, soil, water, sunlight, and air. The tree will grow and change, and eventually it will die and cease to exist. The principle of dependent origination also applies to human life. The human body and mind are all arisen in dependence upon causes and conditions, and they are all in a state of flux. Human happiness and suffering are also determined by causes and conditions. Understanding the principle of dependent origination can help us to see human life in a more objective way. It can also help us to understand the causes of suffering and find a way to escape suffering. In Buddhism, the principle of dependent origination is emphasized in the following practices: reflecting on our own lives and understanding the causes and conditions that shape them, working to change the causes and conditions that lead to suffering, finding a way to escape suffering. The principle of dependent origination is a fundamental doctrine of Buddhists that plays an important role in understanding human life and finding happiness.